Let's go, my boy.
Here's the rabbit bone. Hold on.
Hit the gas through the dash when the cops come. Supercharged with a rap that they flock to. No more words, you can race if you want to. Take off at the red light, leave the dust on them. Tail lights past the demon in the night on them. Real loud, no sneaking like a lion on them. Big roar when I let the gear slide on them.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we got another install. Haven't done an install in a while, and today's install is probably going to be one of the coolest ones that we've done in a very long time. My boy's 2019 SS is getting some headers, so we're going to be installing that. I've done headers once in my life, like a way long time ago. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to use tools and like about cars or anything. That was tragic, but I think this time we're going to be a lot better off, so let's just get straight into it. Here's the beauty, 2SS, and here are the headers. It's crazy, bro. It still blows my mind that it only has 4 or 5 of these.
Yeah, and there's so many gaskets that come with it in that box for the headers. It's like 2 or 3 different sets. I don't know if we're gonna have to use all 2, 3. So there's like a thin one and like a thick one.
Fuck.
So we may just have to.
Filming, bro?
Filming. James Jones.
Dude, how's the YouTube channel going?
Quick plug. Follow the EcoBoost. Okay, so like I said, here are the Speed Engineering long tube headers. Do you know the size of this? Inch and 7/8. Inch and 7/8 headers, and everything else that's in here. We got all the gaskets, clamps and stuff like that. It all came as a package. He just got everything. Like I said, gaskets, X-pipe, clamps, wires, and I think this is to shut it. I don't know what the hell that is. Anyways, we're going to get started. From what I've seen, the easiest way to... Please fucking focus. From what I've seen, the easiest way to get all this done is to move this coolant reservoir out the way so we can have the tanks away, because as y'all can see, it is quite a tight fit to get to the headers. And another thing that we'll do is move the oil dipstick out the way, and this manifold like cover, I don't even know what it's there for. Maybe move like all these lines, move the intake, yeah, and pretty much just try to get to the intake manifold, or the exhaust manifold, take the cover off, the heat shield, and then we should be able to access the 5 bolts that we can use to remove them, because as you can see, crazy to me that it only has 5 bolts that go on the headers themselves. But we're going to get to that. I'm probably just going to strap a GoPro and get to work on that, because it would be a lot easier to film. But yeah, and then we got to jack it up and remove everything from the underside, so we'll get into that whenever we get there. Alright guys, real quick, if y'all not subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on. There's like 90% of y'all that are not subscribed, so if you aren't subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, keep up with the content, and let's get on with the video. Alright, so update on the process. I got my employees working deep. We've got quite a bit of progress. We moved this out of the way like y'all saw in that last clip. We moved some hoses around, got the
Lick my nuts!
Yeah. We got all this out the way, heat shields off, spark plug wires out of the way, air box out, everything's out. We've just been doing like a whole bunch of work, so I haven't picked up the camera. But we are right now accessing all the bolts for the headers, and we got 4 of these, and the last bolt on this side that we got to get, and then 3 more on this side, and we got all the header bolts, and then we're gonna move under the.
You wanna break this one?
Under the car.
I got it.
Catalytic converter bolts, you know.
Also doesn't care about on his floor, does he?
Yeah.
He does?
We can clean it though. We can clean it.
Yeah, because there's some oil on his floor that came out of his dipstick too.
Oh no.
Where's some dirt? I'm gonna leave that shit in the video. He's gonna be like, what? Just go get some napkins.
No, just wipe it up. He won't never notice.
No, he won't. everything is out. Both manifolds on both sides now out. After several hours, obviously it's a lot less dark out. We got all the exhaust taken out. We're about to line it up and measure it and stuff to get ready to put these in. Get all the clamps ready. The exhaust is already cut off from the muffler because I'm just going to bolt out to the stock muffler. So for now, at least until he gets new exhaust. But got the muffler cut off. Whole exhaust system's out. This is finally done. The manifolds gave us a huge issue with the O2 sensors, and we ended up breaking a spark plug, but we got it replaced quick and easy, so that's what's up. But yeah, we're about to get all this mocked up. Headers are finally installed. How do you feel?
I feel great.
Feel great?
I feel great.
Feel distraught?
Yeah.
It's nighttime now.
It is nighttime.
we started this in the AM, but we finally got both of the sides headers on completely tightened up and everything. All we got to do now is the exhaust portion, so from the cat's back and all that. So that really shouldn't take too long, so I'm just gonna set up the camera and we're gonna do that. But yeah, headers are finally on. It was an absolute pain in the ass to do. This dipstick is not on the right side. Recommendations: if you're gonna do headers, I'd probably just probably ring the oil dipstick up with the headers. We didn't do that. We just kind of like, we just got it chilling right here, and then we're gonna have to just zip tie it out the way. My boy said, we're just chilling with it. Another thing we did is we moved the steering column on this side out of the way to move the headers up. And after that, this one went in with a breeze. I took off this side, so this went on really easily. So that's why I think this is why it went on really easily, but I don't know, I could be wrong. All right guys, so after a grueling, very long, tremendous, like 10-hour plus work, we are finally completed, fully completed. I didn't really record much, but there's a bunch of like install videos about like this, doing headers on Camaros anyway, so y'all can check that out. You can watch like in-depth videos. I just kind of primarily like explained everything. But anyways, we are actually done with the whole exhaust system from the headers back. Like I did mention earlier, we did have to reuse the stock muffler. So from the muffler, just that little bit, and then the muffler is the only thing that stayed the same. Other than that, you can see all new piping. Yeah, I forgot what he said it was. I'll write it down or something. But yeah, headers are fully installed. Everything is buttoned up, only missing, you know, like a good handful of screws, so we know we're good. Got new wires on there. Yeah, kind of nice. Looks super sick. We're about to get we also had to top this off also. You're gonna lose a little bit of coolant, so be sure to top it off whenever you're done. But yeah, we're about to get the cold start here pretty soon. How you feel, bud?
I'm good. I'm exhausted. I feel great though. There was a lot of help from things broke, Zeal went.
So you may be wondering why the SS is back on ramps, and that's actually because one of the gaskets was put on incorrectly. We put it on the right side, so there's like a thick side and then like a thin side. The thin side goes against the block, and the thick side goes to the header. The problem is whenever I put it on, I guess it doesn't fit just one way. I had it flipped the opposite way, so the side was correct, but it was like upside down kind of. Hopefully all we have to do is just take it off from the 5 bolts, and maybe it'll sit back just enough for us to grab the gasket, turn it around, and I think we should be good. Put the bolts back in. Other than that, I think we're completely fine. The exhaust was good. Obviously you already heard it cranked up, so I'm about to dive into that. I'm over here loaning it because I felt bad because I was the one that put it in. So I'm gonna try to get this done here pretty quick and see when everybody else shows up and see if we can just get a first drive or something, because like this thing's gonna sound so good. Like going down the road, it's gonna be so sick. Even with the single or the dual tip exhaust, it sounded really good with the exhaust, and like he did a blip of the throttle. Spicy, bro. Like I bet going down the road is gonna be insane. So yeah, let's dive straight into it and try to get it up. Okay, so I got the gasket out. You see? So it was placed just like this, right? All the bolts like lined up and everything. That was like the weird part about it. But now, and like I said, you won't be able to tell on camera, but the texture, there's a thick side here and this kind of like more flat. Yeah, you can tell. So that's the flat side and this is like the thicker side. So this side goes on the header, and you can see where it kind of like it caught that bank right there. So apparently what I did wrong was I thought that it was only one way. I didn't figure that the holes would line up if it wasn't. But we need to flip it the opposite way, and you can kind of see like how that hole is a little bit lower and then that one's higher. We have finally wrapped up, guys. We swapped over the other side and we got it all done. Had a slight issue with one of the bolts. He's out on a test drive right now. I'm about to go for a ride along, and I'm super hyped because I could hear this down the road. Boys, crazy. The entrance, whatever, bro. All right, my boys, we are fully done. As you can see, the car is finally out of the garage, off of the ramps. Job is finally complete. We just went on the drive like y'all saw, and this thing sounds absolutely incredible. It still has a stock exhaust. He's going to get quad tips and like a different brand. I'm not too sure what he's going to get, but for now it actually sounds really good. Obviously we got a chink engine light because it has to be tuned. Everybody should know this, but other than that, there's no leaks or anything like that. Everything is perfect. Coolant levels are good. Oil level, we did an oil change as well, by the way. But everything is good on the car. It sounds absolutely sick. It only took us 2 days because of that gasket swap. If not, we would have been done yesterday at 12 a.m. But nonetheless, we got it done. All the issues are good, so it doesn't matter. Car's running great. It just needs to be tuned, and the sound is absolutely insane. Definitely worth the money and the time that we spent on it. But that's gonna do it for the video, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all for watching. If y'all did enjoy the install, or I don't know, maybe a little sneak peek into the future of this thing right here, be sure to let me know down below with a like and a comment. Be sure to subscribe. If you're new, be sure to subscribe, and if you are returning, hit those bell notifications. We'll see you in the next one.
RS, SS 22, Z01, sliding in a rainbow coupe. Saw your bitch, mouth drop, what it do? Worry about yourself, bitch, who the fuck is you? Take it to the tree, 10